Wizard! I'm excited to tell you about an amazing new feature in the Pet Pavilion, the Hatchmaking Kiosk. Go check it out.
Greetings. My name is Diego Santiago Corriquez Ramirez III, champion duelist.
The Duel Master bows with a great flourish of his cape.
The arena is a wondrous place. Students come here to hone their skills with magic, practice against others, and gain endless glory and fame. To try your hand against your classmates, enter the arena and step into the duel circle. If you train well, perhaps you can develop skills to rival even the great Malister, yes? What a duelist he was! He's the only person I would not want to duel in a real fight. Luckily, we only sparred for practice. Speaking of Malister, did you know that he and Cyrus are twin brothers? I wouldn't be surprised if Cyrus was helping Malister with all this maze in Wizard City. You should tell Ambrose to keep an eye on Cyrus.
Diego thinks that Cyrus is helping Malister cause all this trouble on Wizard City, eh? Oh, Diego shouldn't be spreading foolish rumors. Cyrus is a good professor. I trust him completely. I'm sure you heard that Malister Drake used to teach at the Death School. He was once one of our best professors, very powerful and compassionate. He loved discovering secrets of power. The only thing he loved more than power was his wife, Sylvia. May she rest in peace. If only she was still with us, things might be different, but even death cannot be undone. Speaking of issues concerning Malister, one of his favorite students, a boy named Duncan Grimwater, has been tackling a ghost problem over on Triton Avenue. Can you inquire as to whether he has heard anything from his old professor? We need to know if Malister has been contacting former students.
So, the headmaster's still worried about Malister. If you ask me, I think Ambrose needs to quit blaming Malister every time something goes wrong in Wizard City. Malister Drake was such an inspiring professor. Most consider him to be the greatest necromancer of our time. He understood life's limitations and strove to face them unafraid. Ambrose has suggested for me to stop practicing the death arts. He even suggested I give life a try. Ha! But I keep studying on my own. Maybe one day I will be as powerful as Malister. If you want to find out more about Malister, maybe you should talk to an old friend of his wife. You have heard what happened to Malister's wife, right? No? Oh, if you're interested, go talk to Gloria Crendel in Old Town and ask her about Sylvia Drake. Those two women were close. She could tell you more.
I sure am glad to see a fresh face. I've got a lot to do here, and it doesn't look like it's going to be easy. The undead have brought along crows that are spoiling our crops. We need to build some scarecrows to scare those crows away. First thing we will need is some cloth to make the scarecrows' bodies. The cloth can be collected off of Scarlet Screamers. Can you get some cloth for us?
You've just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. You can find different reagents throughout the spiral, either by harvesting them, defeating monsters, or purchasing them. Reagents go in your reagent bag. which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
Most excellent. These will do just fine. Now I need you to gather some straw. I think I saw some field guards hiding out in the haunted cave. Go and collect some straw from them.
You want to ask me about Malistair's wife, Sylvia? Oh my, yes. I knew her very well. She taught the life magic class before Mulinda Wu. I sure miss her. What happened to her was such a shame, poor dear.
Madame Crindle becomes forlorn as she relives the sad memories.
Say, there is something you can do for me, child. Would you go find the scrapbook Sylvia and I made together? It'd mean a lot to me to have it back. I'm not sure how, but Sergeant Skullsplitter has it. Could you go to his tower on Triton Avenue and get it back for me?
You have returned with the straw we need. Excellent! The last thing we need are some sticks for support. The best sticks to get are from the trees around Storm Drain Tower at the end of the haunted cave. You should collect them from there. I'll start wrapping up the straw while you go and get the sticks. Very good work. These will work just fine. Now I'll get to finishing them up and ship them out immediately. Hoo-ha! I really do appreciate you helping me with these scarecrows, but something else has been bothering me lately. I'm worried about our mill foreman, Sahoma Sunblade. I haven't seen him since the mill quit running and one of those ghosts made off with the keystone to the teleporter here. If you could, defeat haunted minions until you recover the keystone. Then we can go check on old Sahoma.
Hello there, dear. I see you've been training hard. Come see me when you can. I have a new spell I would like to teach you.
I'm so glad you want to learn ice magic. To start, you will need a blessing from the giants. Fill this vial with the unnaturally pure water from the pond in the commons, and then take it to the ice tree outside.
You fill the flask with pure water from the pond.
So, you seek the blessing of the giants. Let me see this vial of water.
You hold up the flask of pure water. Kelvin freezes the water into a crystalline shard of ice.
There. This is a flawless ice shard. As hard as a diamond and as cold as the north wind.
Kelvin teaches you the words of power.
Say these words as you hurl your offering from Elix's Edge, the cliff in the shopping district.
You shout the words of power, Klaatu, Barata, Niktu. You toss the shard of ice over the edge into the open sky. You summon a master of frost.
Who dares disturb my rest? Aha! A young wizard seeking the secrets of ice. I sense great power in you. Know ye this? We are the giants, kings of the sky. We accept your offering. You may call upon our servants, young thaumaturge. Study our magic well. A great evil is rising, and you may need our magic to stop it.
Exceptional work, young wizard. You may now call upon the servants of ice for your magic. Here, you deserve the ice trap spell. Come back later when you've learned enough to master more.
Thank you for getting the keystone.
Blad fits the keystone into the teleporter. It begins to glow and hums to life.
The teleporter is fixed. I'm glad some things are going right around here. Please use the teleporter here to check on our mill foreman, Sir Homer Sunblade. He's been missing since the mill shut down.
I'm fine, you whippersnapper, but we have to get the store mill working again. This mill here is one of the main sources of magical energy for all of Wizard City. The undead sabotaged it. We have to get it running again, or we'll all be in serious trouble. Professor Baelstrom helped design the store mill, so he might know how to fix it. You will need to go to Professor Baelstrom and ask his advice. Go quickly.
Dire news indeed. If the mill is not restored, Triton Avenue will lose magical power, and the rest of Wizard City will follow. Oh, we must act right away! Tell Sir Homer he can summon a kraken using Lumina crystals. Then he can siphon its power back into the storm mill and get it working again.
He asked if I had some Lumina crystals. By Gomer's beak. Why didn't I think of that? He's a genius. Here, I'll activate his teleporter. Take all the Lumina crystals I have down to the arena. The Kraken will be drawn to them. Oh, I hope you're up for this. You'll have to defeat the Kraken if Triton is going to survive. I know you can do it.
The sea's greatest wrath is about to come crashing down upon you.
The storm magic of the defeated Kraken flows into the air and up to the mill.
You defeated the Kraken, fixed the mill. Now Lumina crystals will be produced again. The magic will flow once more. Oh, it is good to know wizards like you, my friend. I hope you'll visit us again.
So you've come for the scrapbook that belonged to Malistair's wife, eh? Pity she caught that cold and died. Well, I won't allow you to have it. I will deny him any kindness after what he denied me in life. As for you, wizard, prepare to join the ranks of the undead and serve me.
Doug?
You were able to get the scrapbook from Sergeant Skullsplitter? Oh, good. I was so afraid it was lost forever. It contains all my memories of Sylvia.
Madame Crindle begins to thumb through the old scrapbook.
Now let's see. Ah, yes. Sylvia had such a wonderful laugh. It was so sad when she got sick. She caught a nasty cold and wouldn't get better. They tried everything to heal her, but nothing worked. Imagine the greatest life professor being struck down like that. She was dying, and that was that. Poor Malastair couldn't stand it. It broke his heart having to let her go. He was never the same afterwards. He withdrew from his colleagues, even from his brother Cyrus. Well, thanks for bringing the scrapbook back to me, child. I am forever grateful.